GunAHolics.
I heard you said something about running low. You been in jail?
Yeah, man.
How many times?
I don't want to lie. Let's just say the first time I got locked up, I was probably about 14.
Damn, what you did?
Like 14. I had to vandalize somebody's shit. A nigga had done tried me. So I just had done got hot and just pulled paint on the nigga on his work van. I was gonna break in his house, but I was just bored. He left paint outside his work truck, fucked this shit up real quick. Like, his coworker stayed in the neighborhood, was watching me the whole time, called the police. I think I told on myself that day too, man.
How the hell you did that?
I think I told on myself too, bro. I had the paint all over me. They like, man, what you doing, man? I was like, I don't know, man. But then they tried to take my brother to jail. Like, nah, man, he wasn't there. It was just me, bro. They was like, well, obviously, he got paint on everywhere. You feel me?
That's crazy.
But that was like my first charge. I was 14. And then from then on, god damn, boy, shit just went to happening. The last time I went to jail was goddamn 2020.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And what you did? And how long you was in there for?
Nah, I got locked up. The feds had came and indicted me off some fucking old pistol charges.
So how long ago?
Nah, it would happen that year, but it was just like, bruh, a lot of people don't be really educated about these laws and shit like that, bruh. So like, it'll be like certain shit that we can avoid that we'll sleep on and shit like that. Like, and then when it's time to speak up about it, or you do make the initiative to speak up, it be damn near too late, because it's like, man, you really just played. So that was like one of them situations, because like, it was a bad situation where I was just constantly being harassed by certain police and certain police officers, and instead of just listening to my people, it's like, man, bro, you know, niggas like us, we ain't trying to be anything involved with the police at all. So it's like, as long as I'm not in jail and I'm getting out of here, I ain't really worried about it. Yeah, this cat harassing me, but I ain't really worried about it, bro, harassing me, because I'm getting out. I ain't getting charged with nothing. Fuck, bro. I'm just, you gonna take me to jail, I'm gonna get out, whatever like that. So I was really just sleeping on the situation. And then so much events was happening within it that had nothing to do with me. I really just got caught up in the web, so I just had to take my lick like a man.
Yeah.
So shit, really, they came back by some shit that I wasn't a convicted felon. A lot of people didn't know that. But I had became a convicted felon. Once I became a convicted felon, I guess the big dogs had done ran down like, wait, y'all just letting this man go to jail for the same shit over and over again and nothing happening? Like, what's going on?
We finna get him.
We go ahead. Y'all is taking out y'all hands, because actually the case I went to feds for, I had beat in the state. I beat the case, the feds picked it up. Like, yeah, because a lot of people out saying laws and shit you won't be knowing. Like, even if the state don't file charges, if it's under the federal law, the feds still have the right to, you feel me?
How the fuck?
Just what's going on. Like right now, in California, like, you can smoke weed in Cali recreational, but weed is still a controlled substance in the federal law, so you can still be arrested for smoking weed, even though you stay in states like California and shit like that, for if you under fair guidelines, like, you feel me? So like, shit just be weird. Like, I had beat my state chasing, and then bitch 2 weeks later the feds came and got mine for the same shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And
yeah,
they
that
telling
shit
me,
threw me off too.
They fucked me over hard.
How long they had you in there?
I shot 20 months though, it wasn't nothing.
What they sent you to?
I went to a Loc, Coleman. Yeah, they wasn't hitting on nothing. Ain't nobody out there with pedophiles and rats. There's some real ones out there though, free to real, but majority of them people out there ain't.
What it was like in there?
I did harder time in the juvenile detention center, but I can't really say out there like. Well, I can say like the feds really teach you like the mental of being a man. Like if you wasn't already out here like with your shit together up there where it need to be at whatever age you at, like, you feel me, that shit just really teach you how to be on man time, because it be a lot of niggas that be grown men but they really just be on kid time, and I was a victim on one of them. Like, you feel me, I came in like on some whole like basically state shit, like, and being in there, they taught me like just basically for respect, just, you feel me, that's what these folks stand on. And now I ain't finna go too crazy, because like I say, majority of the people that was out there, but the ones that was like, you feel me, really stand up dudes, real good guys out here, they just caught up in the circumstance of being what we is, like, you feel me, like they really just taught me how to move a little bit more militant, like, you feel me, like put me on the like everything in the feds move off structure, like, you feel me, The low was sweet though, but I got partners in the medium and the fucking pen. You know, it's going down out there, like, you feel me? But the low was sweet.
What your commissary is like in there?
And it's so much stuff in the streets right now that I really be trying to avoid from eating just because I was in jail, and it's like surplus. Like, it's just like you getting everything you eat out here. Like, we buying zebra cakes, Nutty Buddies. We had like motherfucking Ben and Jerry ice cream and shit when they have it on the commissary. Like, we had regular shit, Snickers, Milky Way, Twix, whatever.
That shit's expensive, though, isn't it?
Hell no, it's cheaper. Like, you don't buy a box of goddamn, a whole box of fucking Nutty Bars for like $150, shit like that. Like,
damn,
the actual size and shit, like, not no fun size. Like, it was actually cheaper. You buy a whole box of chips for like $1.95. I mean, a whole bag of chips like $1.95, some shit like that.
Damn.
Like, it's a little cheaper now.
Yeah, I ain't know that. So what's the difference between juvie, jail, and prison?
Juvie, you just finna be on a whole bunch of bullshit, cause all us teenagers, kids, full of testosterone, bullshit, like, you feel me? Jail, you be a little bit still on that mentality, but like, you really just you be trying to be like caught up in the circumstances being around. Cause the harder time about being like in the county, not really about like the what's going on, and it's just being in the county. Like, that's a hard time. Like, that's a hard time being in that county jail. Like, cause the COs, like, they just really think they. You feel me? Like, and it's really their world, so you can't win in there. Like, so that county just a whole different environment. That's really hard time. Prison, it ain't really hard time, because it's like you got your time now. Like, this was going on. You finna make the best of this situation, and like, it's people in here that's doing the rest of their life in this shit. So like, prison, everybody just be trying to be out the way and be on man time. Like, you ain't really gonna be on you ain't gonna tolerate the shit you tolerated in the county jail and the juvenile that you're gonna tolerate in prison. Because like I say, bitches, niggas in here that you might be sleeping up under that's doing 50 years, 75 years, 100 years, 3 life sentences that ain't trying to hear that. So you in here crying about a phone or crying about something, you finna die in here. Like, you tripping, like, you feel me? You ain't gotta really too much worry about too much shit like that in the county of juvenile. Everybody just be on bullshit. When prison is just like everybody on man time. Don't get no grown ass man time in the room.
So what you did to survive in there, brother?
Now, I was chilling. I was kick back, sit like, man, by the time I made it there, it's like, man, bro, I got like 8 months left on my sentence, man, I'm straight. You feel me? So like, we ain't gotta have no discussion about this phone, nigga, fuck that phone, I'm finna be on the phone, and you feel me, 120 days, 130, like, I'm here, it's almost over with for me, so like, I was chilling.
Any visits?
Nah, I couldn't get visits because of COVID. By the time it was time for me to get cleared for my visitation, I was finna be home. Yeah.
Was your kids affected by that?
I mean, my oldest son was. I had just had my second son a week or two before I got indicted, so he really ain't know what the hell was going on. Like, when I came home, like, he was trying to learn me, I was trying to learn him. Like, what it was, I had him. He stayed in the hospital because he had breathing problems for like a week. After that week, he came home. I had him for like 5 days, and then that following week, I went to prison. So, like, I mean, I got indicted, so me and him ain't really had him. My oldest son, though, like, the first 3 years of his life, he was with me. So like, you feel me? Like, me and my baby mama was together for like the first, year and a half where I was born type shit. So it's back and forth. But every day, his first 3 years of his life, he around me. Like, you feel me? He talking, he walking, everything, every birthday, every day. So like, for him to just see me just gone for now, like, bitch, I left, he was 3, I came back, he for turning 5. So it's like, damn, where you feel what's going on? Like, so it affected him. And then when I came home, like, when they picked me up, take me to the halfway house, he was like, hey, Dad, you know I was waiting on you. Like, that shit had me hot. Like, damn, bro. Like, you don't really want to think about, because they young, like, do it affect you. But, like, hearing him say that just made me hot all over again. And I'm at the end of my sentence. So, for sure, it affected him.
When you got out, was it hard for you to adjust, or was everything pretty much the same?
I mean, how the feds worked out, they sent me to a halfway house first, so it was like the equivalent to like the goddamn work release, and then like that's like give you a little bit of freedom ready to snatch it away from your ass, cause like the halfway house, they was barely on their shit, then they giving me a cell phone, so then really I got the iPhone, I got the goddamn internet when I'm not supposed to be on there. It's like, how the hell you gonna give me my iPhone and tell me don't go on the internet? But yeah, you feel me? So I'm on Instagram.
Oh, getting on that.
I'm on Instagram every day.
I'm watching flicks and everything.
Yeah, so like really, I put myself in a fucked up situation too. I had done went live, so they sent my ass back.
Oh damn.
So I had to max out, then come home. So once I maxed out and came home, like boom, like I kind of was already on beat of like how everything going out here. I was just out the way until I had got me some money in my pocket before I started like showing my face. But I was already on beat by how everything was going, because while I was in the halfway house, I'm on the ground like, oh shit, what's going on out here? Like, feel me? So like I didn't really have to adjust. I just was like, okay, let me fall back into that time.